May I come in, sir? Good evening, sir.
Please be seated.
Thank you.
How are you, Satyam?
Fine, sir.
Fine.
Yes.
Okay, tell us something about yourself.
My name is Satyam Kumar.
Okay.
I belong to Sitamarhi district of Bihar. Up to class 12th, I studied from Sitamarhi. Then I did my BTech in civil engineering from NIT Trichy in 2019. Currently, I am working at a JE in CPWD.
You are in CPWD
Yes, sir.
as a JE.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what is special about Sitamarhi?
It is a birthplace of Lord Sita.
Okay.
Ji.
Anything else?
Anything? There is going to be a construction of a statue of Lord Sita around 270 feet long. It is just proposed, but the construction has not been started yet.
Okay. Your father is what? TTI, yeah?
Ji.
So what are the challenges faced by your father during his job?
Basically, challenges are like he has to travel like 7 to 8 hours in a day, and having food is problem because he has to rely on food from hotels. So, and he has to sometimes he has he has night shift, so it is a little bit hectic for him.
If suppose you are going to get the authority,
Yes.
then how you will resolve all these problems?
I think it is something that we can it is divided among various people. So someday if someone has to work in night, so another will have to another night.
Okay. नहीं, अगर आपको टेक्नोलॉजी का यूज करना है या कुछ है, then can we solve this problem by using?
Ji, sir, we
How?
can do. We can inspect the tickets. We can check the ticket online through machines that should be installed on the gate of compartment of each train. In the same way as we do in the metro, like to enter inside the we have to show QR code.
Okay.
In the same way, we can also install that similar type of machine in each compartment, so that there is no need of any human interference. Like no one need to check it. We can show the QR and we can.
But if suppose we are doing this, all these schemes, then what about the jobs? Definitely it will reduce the jobs. You are giving solution or you are creating problem?
I think, sir, we are. I think number of we have to control that machines also. So we need labor force.
What are the problems faced by East Champaran?
Problem like their literacy rate little bit low. The government schemes are not implemented in the way other states are, like other districts are implementing. So there is one more challenge like girls' education, which is quite less as compared to other districts.
You are comparing with which state?
Other like Kerala, where literacy rate is so high.
You have ever visited Kerala?
No, sir.
And then how you can say?
I have read it.
Right.
Yes.
Means it is a theoretical knowledge.
Yes.
बोल सकते हैं ना?
Yes.
Okay. Now you have given interview
Yes,
in
sir.
July 2021, na?
Yes,
Right?
sir.
And then after that mains examination.
Yes, sir.
And then last time
No, I
you
didn't
have not
qualify for
qualified.
mains. Sir.
Means why?
At that time, I had physical at that time I had a medical complication for a little bit, so I had to take rest 3 to 4 months. So I did not prepare for mains.
Because of medical issue.
Yes, sir.
Not able to give the mains
Means,
exam.
yeah, I gave exam, but not prepared well.
Okay.
Simply
And
didn't arrange.
what was the sorry, I can't ask that. Now, What about your preparation for this year?
This time I prepared well
Okay.
because prelims and mains went well. So
Means this time you're going to select in this exam.
hoping so, sir.
Okay then. Now, your hobby is what? Carom,
Ji sir.
right?
Ji sir.
And you have participated in Carom captain of my branch,
Ji,
right?
ji sir.
What is the size of standard Carom board?
It's a varying. It's a square shape, but size is not fixed. I think.
We have any tournament for this national level tournament?
Sorry, sir. I am not able to recall right now.
You have not participated, right? So, hi Satyam.
Ji sir.
Have you seen Bombay ceiling?
Bombay ceiling.
Bombay ceiling not might be in physical presence but images, videos.
No, sir.
Rameswaram Bridge. Have you seen the pictures of Rameswaram Bridge?
Ji sir. I have went in Rameswaram temple once.
Okay. So how the pillars are constructed in seawater?
Using well foundation, I think.
What we do in well foundation?
First we dig the hole, then we do concreting, and then I think reinforcement.
Okay.
Simply supported. I think that's very
Okay.
easy.
What is the difference between the elevation and altitude?
Elevation is height from the mean sea level, whereas altitude is sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall that.
Okay. Where is the mean sea level of India?
It's Mumbai high.
Okay. India is plus 530 GMT, na?
Ji,
That means if in London, that is Greenwich,
ji sir.
the time is 2 p.m.
Ji,
What will be the time in India?
7:30. I think.
7:30 p.m.
Ji.
Yeah, a.m.
I think 5 and 30 hour more than.
It will be 7:30 a.m. p.m. in India.
I think आप like आपने सर वहाँ 2 PM बताया था like
2 p.m.
तो I think 7:30
So
PM.
suppose there is a India and England cricket match
जी,
in Manchester, England.
जी,
That match is at 4 p.m. there.
जी.
So when you will be switching on your TV here?
I think 9 PM sir. 9:30.
TV तो कभी भी खोल सकते हैं.
जी सर.
For watching match, it should be 9:30 p.m.
जी, sir.
Okay. Have you seen the street lights
जी,
or
sir.
electric poles while moving in highway?
जी sir.
As you go from bottom towards top,
जी.
diameter of those poles, those street light poles is increasing or decreasing or it is constant?
Poles I think it is constant.
Okay. So diameter of the pole towards the top is same as the diameter at the bottom.
I think it's top the diameter will be lesser
Okay. Why it is lesser at the top?
because at that height the movement which is acting will be lesser
Okay.
as compared to the bottom.
Okay. Have you heard about the Kutch earthquake in Gujarat?
जी,
That time there is a lot of destruction there,
जी sir.
but the monuments present there
जी,
have never been destroyed.
जी,
Same like if earthquake comes in Delhi,
जी,
sometimes cracks are developed in some buildings,
जी,
but any earthquake is coming or anything is happening, never any monument has been disturbed or collapsed.
जी,
May it be Qutub Minar, Lal Killa,
जी,
Taj Mahal. So, what is the reason that normal buildings are destroyed, which are made by engineers?
जी sir.
That time there was no civil engineering, no design process,
जी sir.
but they are still stable.
I think sir one reason may be the heavy load because the construction had been done with a lot of stones. It's very heavy, so maybe this can be a reason.
Okay. Suppose you want to construct a 2-story building.
जी sir.
in Delhi and your hometown in
जी sir. सीतामढ़ी.
Champaran.
जी.
So what design process you will be taking, or I should ask, what will be the difference in design process if you are constructing a house, a two-story building in Delhi
जी sir.
and in Champaran? So what will be the difference in your design philosophies?
I think sir, in Delhi comes earthquake zone 4, and think in Bihar comes also earthquake, and my region, my district comes in the earthquake zone 4 only. So earthquake design will be same, but other facilities like water and water pipelines, all those things we need to take care of.
Okay. Delhi comes in earthquake zone 4 or 5?
4 sir.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Satyam.
Okay, so Satyam, first of all, I would like to ask you related to Bohr circle.
जी sir.
So, you know, for 2D state of stress, we are making Bohr circle.
जी sir.
So, for 3D state of stress, will we make a sphere or ellipse? For what else?
I think I have not read it. 3D I have not read. 2D I have.
Okay. So, can you tell me the difference between PERT and CPM?
PERT is Project Evolution Review Technique, where CPM Construction Project Management. In PERT, we take new projects, wherein CPM we do those projects which have been done earlier. It's a repetition.
Okay. So, when we are talking about the distributions followed,
जी sir.
so PERT follows which distribution?
Normal distribution sir.
Normal distribution.
जी.
Okay. So when we talk about there are two terms used, centripetal and centrifugal.
जी sir.
What is the difference between them?
Centrifugal is the force which is acting outside, away from the center, and centripetal is the force which is acting along the center.
Along the center.
जी inside. मतलब
So
in the direction.
whenever a body is in circular motion,
जी.
so both of them are acting on that body.
जी sir.
So both are making the body to be in equilibrium.
जी.
Then how body is in circular motion?
So that's why it's not moving radially outward, because centripetal and centrifugal both are balancing each other.
So whenever a body is in circular motion, do you feel that its velocity, its direction is changing all the time?
जी sir.
So for change of velocity means we need some acceleration.
जी sir.
What is that acceleration?
Radial acceleration.
So you are saying those forces are balanced each other. Then when that force is zero, from where acceleration will come?
Sorry sir.
Okay. So do you know about friction?
जी sir.
What is the cause of friction?
Cause of friction is sir roughness.
Okay, roughness is the cause of friction.
जी.
So if I give you two glass surfaces
जी sir.
and both are held one over another,
जी sir.
have you ever tried to make a relative motion between them?
जी sir.
It is very difficult to do that.
जी.
So the surfaces are very smooth, extra smooth they are.
जी.
So why they are?
It
having
depends
that
on
much friction?
normal force also, the friction which will be developed.
So without roughness, friction can develop.
I think no sir.
Okay, no issues. So when you have studied stress strain,
जी.
so in the stress strain diagram, you see some are the properties which are associated with that.
जी.
Ductility,
जी sir.
है ना? You see some
जी.
of the property. Can you name some of the properties which are associated with stress strain diagram?
We have proportional limits.
Proportional limit is a property.
Sorry, I didn't understand the question.
Like there is a properties now which are associated with stress strain diagram, like resilience you must have seen.
जी.
So likewise, you know some of the properties which are linked with the stress strain diagram,
Okay sir.
which you can explain with the help of stress strain diagram.
One is sir hardness.
Okay, how you will define hardness based on stress strain diagram?
Hardness is sir area under load deflection curve.
Okay, area under load deformation curve is
up to the
hard.
fracture.
Okay, that is hardness.
जी.
Then what is toughness?
Toughness is sorry sir, hardness is the property by which it resists the scratch, basically resistance against a scratch, and toughness is the impact the force that it can bear before failure.
So
That is toughness.
before failure or before fracture.
Before fracture.
So what is the difference between failure and fracture?
Failure, we assume that after yield point, it is very common that it will fail. But at fracture, it cannot be used. I think complete failure, it will break.
Okay. So when we are talking about ductile materials and brittle materials,
Yeah.
so which one will be having more plastic deformation zone? Where plastic deformation will be more?
In ductile or
Brittle material.
Ductile material will have more plastic.
More plastic
Deformation,
deformation.
yes.
Okay. So what is core with respect to column chapter?
What is core?
Core or kern?
Core or con? It is area where if load is applied, there will be no any tensile stress which will develop.
Tensile stress will develop or
Will not develop.
Okay.
The entire.
Fine. Over to you.
Hi Satyam,
Yes, sir.
how do you feel today?
Good, sir.
Okay. There is a saying, blood is thicker than water.
Ji.
What does that mean?
Higher viscous as compared to water.
Blood is
Dense, more dense than viscosity. is-
viscous or dense? Are they same or different terms?
They are different, sir. Viscous, like blood is more viscous than water.
What is the difference between viscosity and density?
Viscosity is resistance against the flow, and density is it's mass per unit volume.
Density is mass per unit volume
Yes.
and viscosity is the resistance against flow.
Ji.
If there is a fluid, there is a water
Ji, sir.
in the bottle, it is not flowing.
Ji.
What is the viscosity of that water then?
So viscosity, sir, since it is not flowing, viscosity is defined for the fluid which is in motion. If it is not motion, we cannot define that viscosity.
Means if the water is flowing, then it will have viscosity. If it is not flowing, then it will not have viscosity.
I think, sorry, sir. I have no idea about it.
Okay. And density is mass per unit volume.
Yes.
What are the parameters on which density depends?
The first thing is its mass, and of course its volume, temperature.
This bottle is completely filled with same water. This is half filled.
Ji.
Which is having more density?
Both have same density.
Why?
We are talking about unit, in unit term. So density is a mass per unit ratio.
So it depends on mass or not? Density.
Density, no, it doesn't depend on mass. Sorry,
It does not depend on mass. And volume
not, sir. It only depends on temperature.
will depends on
Temperature.
temperature.
Ji.
So if we increase the temperature,
Ji.
what happens to viscosity?
If we talk about liquid, the viscosity will reduce. But and if you talk about air, the viscosity will increase
Why?
because of the molecular forces. The intermolecular forces will reduce in case of water. In case of liquid, because we increasing the temperature, so molecules will apart. Whereas in case of air, if increase the temperature, the more collision between particles, air molecules will happen, and
So more collision will happen.
means the volume, the pressure will increase.
Okay.
Ji.
Pressure will increase, so density will viscosity will increase.
More frequent collision will happen if increase the temperature in case of
What is the difference between dynamic viscosity and kinematic viscosity?
Dynamic viscosity is dynamic viscosity is like dynamic viscosity by if we divide the dynamic viscosity with what its density, it will give kinematic viscosity. and dynamic viscosity is static, I think.
Kinematic viscosity is static.
No, dynamic.
Dynamic viscosity is,
Sorry, sir.
you are not clear. What is the unit of viscosity?
Newton second viscosity. Newton second per meter square.
Newton second per meter. And kinematic viscosity?
We have meter square per second.
Meter square per second. Is there any other parameter you know which is having the same unit as that of kinematic viscosity?
I'm not able to recall that.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, we'll call you after 2 minutes.
पहले तो आप बताओ, आप क्या बोलना चाहेंगे, कैसा रहा आपका इंटरव्यू?
थोड़ा बहुत नर्वस था सर,
नर्वस थे, वाई?
चीज़ें अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन नहीं कर पाया कुछ।
मतलब आपने पहले भी इंटरव्यू दिया हुआ है,
जी सर।
राइट?
जी
फिर आपने लास्ट टाइम मेंस दिया, क्या प्रॉब्लम बताइए, आपने मेंस क्यों नहीं हो पाया आपका?
हेल्थ इशू का 5-6 मंथ बेड रेस्ट पे प्रीलिम्स के बाद हो।
कुछ
जी आई हैड स्लिप डिस्क, बैक पेन था तो
अच्छा
3-4 महीना रेस्ट लेना पड़ा, एक्सरसाइज करने पड़े।
ठीक है, वही है ना। तो मेडिकल इशू आया करके लास्ट टाइम आपने मेंस नहीं मतलब निकाल नहीं पाया।
नहीं जी सर।
मतलब आपका तो पहले भी आप प्री मेंस इंटरव्यू सब दोबारा
जी
दिए,
सर,
है ना?
21 में दिया।
आपका कॉन्फिडेंस तो और हाई होना चाहिए ना,
जी सर।
राइट? तो आप बस उसके कारण नर्वस हो रहे हैं। और ये ना आपने कितनी बार आपने थिंक वर्ड यूज किया है?
जी सर।
आई थिंक,
जी सर।
आप बताओ। तो बहुत ज़्यादा हो रहा है। जब आई थिंक आप बोलते हो इसका मतलब आप कंफर्म नहीं हो कि आप जो आंसर दे रहे हो। प्लीज ट्राई टू अवॉइड दिस वर्ड।
जी सर।
ठीक है। दूसरा ना फटाफट आई कॉन्टेक्ट
टेक्निकल में तो अवॉइड ही करो,
अवॉइड ही करो। टेक्निकल
नॉन टेक्निकल जो पोर्शन है उसमें आपका ओपिनियन हो सकता है।
जी
है
सर।
ना?
जी सर।
वो हो सकता है बिल्कुल।
जी
और टेक्निकल में अगर आप बोल रहे हो तो टेक्निकल में तो 2+2 4 ही होना है ना,
जी सर।
5 तो हो नहीं सकता।
जी
तो पता है तो आप वो बताइए।
जी सर।
ठीक है। दूसरा आई कॉन्टेक्ट है ना, जैसे आप सर क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे हैं तो एक बार भी हमारी तरफ नहीं देख रहे।
जी
हम लोग तो मोबाइल पे बिजी हो जाएंगे या कुछ और जगह चले जाएंगे, तो आपका फिर आंसर तो आप पूरे आई कांटेक्ट करो।
जी सर।
राइट? तो मतलब 80% 70% उधर, और ये हर किसी की प्रॉब्लम है, इसको आप जनरल प्रॉब्लम है, लेकिन
जी
आप हटाओगे
जी
तो आपको मार्क्स मिल जाएंगे।
जी सर।
तीसरा, आपको जो अगर क्वेश्चन सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है मान लो,
जी सर।
तो आप जब आगे बढ़ रहे हो आंसर दे रहे हो, फिर बोलो सर आप क्वेश्चन क्या है, तो सीधा एकदम प्रॉपरली पार्डन
जी
सर,
सर।
सॉरी सर, प्लीज रिपीट योर क्वेश्चन,
जी।
ऐसा आप बोलोगे पोलाइटली ना, तो
जी।
वो क्वेश्चन पूरा आराम से उनको भी समझ आ जाएगा कि मैंने क्वेश्चन ठीक से नहीं पूछा।
जी
तो
सर।
वो और इजी लैंग्वेज में करके आपसे क्वेश्चन पूछेंगे।
जी
एक बार मौका दो, हर क्वेश्चन में मत पूछ लेना,
जी
तो आपसे ये तो चीज़ हो जाएगी। राइट?
जी
तो ये है आपका। और बाकी बिल्कुल कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ दीजिए, जितना भी आपका बायोडाटा है आपको पहले भी पता है, आप दे चुके हो।
जी।
तो आपका ये इस बार इस सीजन का पहला मॉक है, कब और कब?
पहला मौका है सर,
पहला मॉक है। और
जी।
आपकी डेट कब है?
20 अक्टूबर की।
20 अक्टूबर।
20।
आपके पास तो काफ़ी टाइम है अभी।
जी सर।
ठीक है, इम्प्रूव कर लोगे आप।
जी
इससे
सर।
बाकी technique।
देखो, ताजमहल क्यों टूटता है, रेड फोर्ट इतना सेफ क्यों है? क्योंकि उस समय इंजीनियरिंग नहीं थी।
जी सर।
तो इंजीनियरिंग नहीं थी तो वो भयंकर सेफ बनाते थे।
जी सर।
आज के समय में इकोनॉमी और सेफ्टी दोनों चाहिए।
जी सर।
उस समय फैक्टर सेफ्टी डबल डिजिट में रहता था,
जी सर।
है ना? अभी फैक्टर सेफ्टी 2 रखते हैं, 3 रखते हैं।
जी सर।
इसलिए वहाँ पे क्रैक्स नहीं होते, क्योंकि उन्होंने फैक्टर सेफ्टी बहुत ज्यादा ली। इंजीनियरिंग था नहीं,
जी।
अब इंजीनियरिंग है तो हम सेफ्टी और इकोनॉमी दोनों
जी।
रखते हैं।
अच्छा।
ऊपर जाते हुए पोल का डायमीटर कम क्यों होता है? क्योंकि ऊपर लोड कम है ना,
जी।
तो ऊपर कम एरिया चाहिए।
जी।
नीचे तो पूरा पोल का
जी।
लोड है तो ज्यादा एरिया
जी
चाहिए।
सर।
प्लस अगर आप उसको कैंटिलीवर की तरह भी देखेंगे,
जी सर।
नीचे फिक्स मान लो
जी
ग्राउंड,
सर।
तो बेंडिंग मोमेंट ज्यादा कहाँ होगा? फिक्स सपोर्ट की तरफ,
जी
तो उधर
सर।
एरिया ज्यादा होगा। प्लस आपका आवाज वॉल्यूम
जी सर। थोड़ा बढ़ाना।
थोड़ा नहीं, बहुत बढ़ाना है।
अच्छा।
ठीक है। आप एक काम करो, लास्ट ईयर हमने इंटरव्यू लिए थे सिविल वाले स्टूडेंट्स के, रैंक 6, रैंक 7, रैंक 9, रैंक 14।
जी सर।
पूरा इंटरव्यू उनका देखो,
जी सर।
वो किस तरीके से बोल रहे हैं।
जी सर।
उनकी आवाज, मेरी आवाज आपको आ रही है अभी?
जी सर।
अगर आप 2 फीट पीछे होंगे तब भी आएगी।
जी सर।
आपकी आवाज में 2 फीट पीछे चला गया तो ऐसा लगेगा कि आवाज नहीं है, सिर्फ लिप्स हिला रहा है।
जी सर।
ठीक है?
जी।
तो आवाज आनी चाहिए आपकी अच्छे से।
जी।
उन सबका इंटरव्यू पूरा देखो।
जी।
70% आई कांटेक्ट उससे जो आपसे क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा है,
जी।
और बाकी सबसे 30%।
जी।
आपका आई कांटेक्ट बताओ क्या है? 50% जो क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा है,
जी।
और 50% किसी से भी नहीं,
कोई और ही देखेगा।
कहीं और ही। जबकि आपको 70% जो क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा है उससे 30% बाकियों से। ठीक है? अगर इंग्लिश में कंफर्टेबल नहीं हो तो उनसे परमिशन पूछ लो,
जी।
लेकिन ऐसा मत करो कि इंग्लिश में इंटरव्यू दे रहे हो और बाद में सर कुछ पूछ रहे, जी सर, जी सर, जब उनका क्वेश्चन सुन लेते हैं जी सर है ना, तो आप इंग्लिश में इंटरव्यू दे रहे हो लेकिन जी सर बोल रहे हो,
Yes, sir बोलो।
मजा नहीं आ रहा है। ठीक है,
जी
देखोगे सबके मॉक इंटरव्यू
जी
लास्ट ईयर वाले स्टूडेंट्स के,
हाँ
और उससे आपको खुद पता चल जाएगा क्या इंप्रूव करना है। बाकी हमने पॉइंट्स बता दिए हैं।
यस
ठीक है,
जी
ओके।
एक कमी और एक एप्रिसिएशन में भी दूंगा। एक तो जैसे आप एंटर किए, ब्लेजर जो है आपका वो आयरन नहीं है, तो वो मैंने ऑब्जर्व किया है ना,
ओके सर
सलवटें पड़ी हुई हैं,
जी।
तो इसका ध्यान रखना ना, गलत इंप्रेशन देते हैं।
यस
और आपकी स्माइल बहुत अच्छी है। शुरू में जो आपने जवाब दिया बहुत अच्छा लगा, पर धीरे धीरे आपकी स्माइल भी गायब होगी और थोड़ा आप अनकंफर्टेबल भी होते चले गए। स्टार्टिंग में लग रहा था कि आप मजा आ जाएगा, तो उसको मेंटेन करो, जो स्टार्टिंग का जो था आपका स्माइलिंग फेस, कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल।
जी सर।
और आपने जॉब का तैयार किया था, जेई में हो ना आप?
हाँ सर।
तो आपने जॉब प्रिपेयर्ड है पूरा, आपका वर्क नेचर ये सब?
हाँ अभी थोड़ा बहुत कर रहा हूँ सर अभी।
उसको बहुत अच्छे से कर
जी।
लीजिए, क्योंकि वो अभी आपका और भी कोई इंटरव्यू होगा ना, तो उस पूरे कई बार ऐसा होगा कि पूरे आपकी जॉब पर फोकस हो जाएगा
जी
कि आपका क्या है, काम क्या करते हो आप
Yes.
CPWD में, और क्यों आप इनको आना चाहते हो, इस टाइप से क्वेश्चंस और बनेंगे।
यस
ठीक है,
यस
वो देख लीजिए आप अच्छे से।
यस।
ओके,
आपका कोई क्वेश्चन?
हाँ सर, लाइक लैंग्वेज पे दिक्कत हो रही है।
थोड़ा तेज बोलेंगे, इंग्लिश से प्रैक्टिस करो।
ओके
बोलिए।
इंग्लिश और हिंदी, इंग्लिश में कोई दिक्कत हो रही है
और
बोलने-
तेज बोलो।
अच्छा, और तेज बोलना पड़ेगा।
हाँ,
अब बोलो अभी।
बोलो
जी सर।
बोलो,
सर मैं पूछ
क्वेश्चन
रहा
पूछो। हाँ,
सर मैं पूछ रहा था कि जो मैं इंग्लिश बोल रहा हूँ क्या वो सही है, लाइक या हिंदी में जाऊँ?
जो अभी आपकी इंग्लिश है,
जी
ऐसी इंग्लिश आपकी अक्टूबर तक भी रहती है।
जी
अगर आप प्रैक्टिस नहीं करते
जी
तो हिंदी में जाओ,
ठीक है सर।
और इम्प्रूव करके आप 30% और इम्प्रूव कर देते हो
जी
तो आप इंग्लिश में जाओ,
ठीक, कर लेंगे इम्प्रूव सर।
है ना।
जी
और इंग्लिश ऑब्वियसली आपकी 18 अक्टूबर तक हिंदी से अच्छी नहीं होने वाली,
जी
लेकिन अगर बहुत डिफरेंस नहीं है, इंग्लिश 15-20% कम है उससे, तब भी इंग्लिश में चल जाओ।
जी सर।
लेकिन वो डिफरेंस अगर 2 टाइम्स का है, 2.5 टाइम्स का है, तो फिर हिंदी में जाओ। फिर धीरे होगी आवाज।
हाँ सर।
हैं? ठीक है, चलो।
Thank you.
कैसे ठेकेदार को कैसे संभालते हो आप CPWD में?
सर अभी 2 मंथ हुआ ज्वाइनिंग।
ठेकेदार तो नहीं
ठेकेदार
संभाल
संभाल
रहा
लेते हैं।
आपको? ठेकेदार संभाल रहा है आपको, आप संभाल रहे हो ठेकेदार को?
सर अभी चार्ज नहीं लिया, तो अभी लर्निंग प्रोसेस में।
ठीक।
थैंक यू सर।
ओके, ऑल द बेस्ट।